This Saturday, it's the can't-miss fight of the year. The real deal, Evander Holyfield.
The truth is, it's not a game.
MMA powerhouse Vitor Belfort.
I'm there, protecting my legacy.
It all comes down to this.
It's gonna be a war.
Legends 2, this Saturday on pay-per-view.
Give it up for Vitor Belfort. Vitor, a week, a lot has happened over the course of a week. You go from fighting Oscar De La Hoya in Los Angeles, Staples Center. A week later, nope, you're fighting here in South Florida, Evander Holyfield. What went through your mind when all this went down?
As my wife said, in the rules in the house, we see as a problem. Every time something comes into our life, we see as an opportunity. So I named trials, things are changed to opportunity. And this is a huge opportunity, and that's a legendary fight that was supposed to be scheduled a long time ago. And I think it's the merge on these two sports with a legendary two great names that we built our sports. Not just Oscar did, but I say I was upgraded from a business class to a first class. You know, Evander is a first class fighter, a heavyweight legend, gold medal. So I'm very excited to be able to do a great event and great combat with him.
How does that change your mindset, though? You were the naturally bigger man against Oscar. Now you're fighting a bigger man in Evander Holyfield.
The king of the jungle is the lion, not the elephant. Size for me is about speed, power, and it's different. The way I was built, I come from a sport that I was 185, 190 fighting guys 300 pounds. People see as a weight as a big advantage. I see it as an advantage. Like I told you, it's like the game is to hit and go and get hit. Of course, they have more power, they're heavier, but I think in my weight division, I can go to a 180 pound, and I can become a 200 pound. But above 200 pounds, you're a heavyweight. So you got to understand that everyone has it's like your strength and your weakness. So you got to know how to play. That's the thing with fighting, is to just understanding what in your strength versus your weakness. So for me, being light, being moved, and that's getting the rhythm. So I'm very confident in my rhythm right now.
A new wrinkle to the show has been added, as providing additional commentary will be none other than the former president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, alongside his son, Donald Jr. Jorge Masvidal as well will be providing commentary on that alternative feed. What was your thoughts when you heard the news that you're going to have a president commentating your fight against Evander Holyfield?
I love it. I love it. Like, I think we are bringing into understanding it's the entertaining. And Donald Trump, it's a great figure, but also a guy who can get things done. And that's what I like about people. We're going to get things done. And I think it's everything you can add. And like I told you, people become so politicized. He's coming as
a fight fan.
Yeah, so you got to
commentator.
Yeah, and people have to put aside that preference and thing of this. And we are thrillers putting a show to putting the left, the rights, the black, the white, all together. It's a fun thing. It's a 9/11. We're talking about a time that America was strike, and we are literally putting a show. We'd be able to do donation. We'd be able to do providing, joy, putting a generation, grandkids with your kids. They're gonna know who's Holyfield, who's Vitor Belfort, the music. So it's time to put aside everything and just become human, become following Americans who love the country. And we want to make this the best country in the world, because they are. America is the great country. That's why we all here. A great opportunity. So could not be better. I want to congratulate the whole thriller, the production, Ryan Kavanaugh, his team, because we are literally giving in the 9/11 something you cannot miss.
And also the fact that they moved from Los Angeles to Miami in just over a week. You know how hard that is?
Listen, man, you got to understand one thing. I know we're going through a very hard time. A lot of people lost their loved ones. A lot of people are going through struggles. But until when are we going to see this as a problem? This is an opportunity to come, enjoy. You see football. Everyone is packed. No mask. No one's talking about mask. Why? Because they love football. If you want it, wear your mask. You know, if you want protection, wear a mask. If you don't want, oh, this vaccine, this, forget all that. That's a sport entertaining. We want to make it happy, lovely, bring your family, your kids, grandkids. I think it's in a great time to literally put in the past, move into the future, and I think it's going to be an amazing event.
So essentially what you're telling me is tune into the pay-per-view. If you're here in South Florida, come in, forget about what's going on in life. You know, make sure that you're safe to whatever degree you want, but just enjoy a great night of entertainment, because it's not just you guys. The musical acts are unbelievable. Snoop Dogg and Marvin Gaye, I mean, the acts are just unbelievable.
I'm telling you right now, man, it's something that is amazing. Fighting, it's a boxing, it's fun. It's all great. But when you put music, you put all this entertaining together, we're going to have a lot of great entertainers there, fighters, musicians. But Snoop Dogg and Marvin Gaye bringing back, that's something unique. And I just want to thank you for this opportunity that, you know, people come out. It's time to live again. It's time to enjoy life. And I think 9/11 is going to be remembered forever. But 9/11, be able to collide, me and Holyfield, in the legendary combat, it's putting the martial arts, the MMA, boxing fans going back and just revival this again and just entertaining people. And that's a time that a lot of people struggle, but we're going to bring joy.
Has your strategy changed at all, knowing the fact that now you go from fighting, you know, Oscar to now fighting Evander Holyfield?
When you're ready, you don't need to stay ready. In life, you have to, like I said, I always have one plan. And sometimes going to that direction, you have to change routes, but the plan is still the same. So you just have to adapt the route, and just like, you know, when you're going to, you put in your map and you say, hey, accident here, you got to go through here, but your destination is the same.
Well, Vitor, thanks so much for your time. We'll let you work out. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the press conference at 1 Eastern, 10 in the morning Pacific time. We'll let you work out, and can't wait to hear you hit the pads, because when you hit the pads, man. Oh, my goodness, I don't want to be standing across the ring from you.
Let's go, guys. And tune in. Don't forget, 9/11, get together, put popcorn, get the barbecue going on. Don't miss it. Holyfield versus Belfort, only on Thriller.
That's a bad man, Vitor Belfort, the Phenom, ladies and gentlemen.